mind.
Yeah.
Because he's like, wait, what?
Yeah.
That's a good thing. Because
Yeah.
we want him being like, okay,
Yeah,
I'm waiting for you. I'm wondering.
I have like a stationary in-place marker that's a calm marker for food. Can I use that?
Yeah.
Okay. All
Let's
right.
do that, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so come,
All right.
walk out the door, come back, and we'll start that. Yeah, he's got no, he wants to do the stuff. Yeah, there's no confusion. He wants to do the things. Right now, when you come in, stop and sit, have him sit. Stand with him in heel position. Tell him sit. Good boy. Pet him. And now stop, stand up straight. Look straight ahead. Good. Reach down and pet him. Good. We just want the air to come out of the soda bottle a little bit. So now come set him up on the other side of the room.
Can I take the leash off or leave it on?
I would leave it on.
Okay. All right, with me. Leave him?
Yep.
Wait.
Come next to me, look over his head, don't look at his face. Walk back to him, looking over his head. Pet him.
Mac.
Did you pay him?
I did. Beth, that's what I asked you. Could I use this?
Oh, I thought you said you had
I said a marker, Mac, which is.
I didn't know he was getting rewarded. Okay.
Oh, don't reward that.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Set that up again.
I feel like if I pet him, he's gonna explode.
Okay, we won't pet him then. Set him
Okay.
up. Yes.
All right. Wait.
Turn, look over his head, go back. Remind him what he's doing. Tell him wait, or whatever your stay cue is.
Wait.
Come back to me. Give him a cue for your hand touch. Keep him there for a second. Reward that.
Neck.
Good boy. Good. Now you can get the toy out.
Get it out and do what?
Play with it.
Out. Sit.
Strike.
Okay.
Good, yeah.
This is my workout.
So what happens when he wins?
Good boy.
So you don't even need to be that physical where you're gonna like get a giant workout. Like
Okay.
he's enjoying just possessing it and challenging you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could have stole that. I stole it. I stole it. I stole it. Straight. So let him do more of the work.
Like there's
Like
a lot,
this idea.
there's a lot, like a couple of my dogs, and I think he plays the same way. Like I'll reach and I'll try to touch the toy, and the dog just like kind of head thrashes and goes, ah, you can't have it, try again. And he's challenging you in that way.
They don't run it. Oh, strong.
Now just reach for it like you're gonna steal. Then actually, if you didn't cue it, then actually steal it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you didn't grip it that way.
He's like, bite me, bite me.
He's ready that if you Let's go. You got this. Good boy.
What's going on here, dear? You almost missed it. That mommy's old.
Now make him chase it a little bit.
Stationary, or what do I do?
Like make him miss. But give yourself the room. You're working him into a doorway and a wall. You got all this space.
I'm not so good at this.
And then you can throw it. Good.
Oh, sorry. Good boy.
I don't want it to be like every time you start to freeze up on the toy, he gives up.
Yeah.
And then you take it away.
Yeah.
And you're like, now we're gonna work.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
I want out to be on cue.
Yeah.
And if he starts to lose focus or think you're gonna take it, but you didn't say anything, and this is a game of Simon Says, you're gonna steal it.
Feel it.
Yep. And make him work for it.
Seriously? You making new friends? Oh, you're so tough. Wait. Out. Yes.
Good, perfect, very nice. And that's like a good thing, like every out isn't necessarily mean back to work.
Right.
Because if every out means back to work, then we have like a dip in emotion. If out creates a question, those are good feelings. Good. Good. Now let's ask him for something.
Stand.
Nice.
Strike.
You in your sport, the position change will be at a distance.
Yes.
So I would never reward him into you.
Okay.
I would always do like
Throw back or.
throw behind him.
Yep.
Add, so like when I do the positions for ring sport, I have sit down, stand, and then my fourth position is back. And
Yeah.
that's always gonna be one that's on the table.
Yep.
So like I always have like a scoot back that I might end up being asked to do in training when
Yeah.
we're having a trial.
You're fine.
And then I always reward behind the dog,
Yep.
right?
Okay.
So
And I
like,
can leave the toy behind.
you can leave the toy behind him. It's a nice trick that a lot of people do.
Doesn't
They'll
matter.
leave the toy behind the dog, and to create focus at a
Yeah.
distance, like what you were saying,
Yeah.
they'll have a hand signal
Yep.
to release the dog to the toy
Oh,
behind
really?
them, so the dog, like
Okay.
something like that. And then
Everything's
the dog,
verbal,
yep,
so,
and then the
yeah.
dog understands, watching your body.
Yeah.
And we have that focus when
Got
we're in
it.
our positions.
We
So
need a new hand signal now.
Well, because see, signals in utility are all hand signals. There's no verbals.
okay, so this could just be any, like, make one up that's
Yep.
not one of those.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've known people who do
Yeah.
this, like,
Just a different one.
yeah,
Yeah.
one that you don't already, that's not already a thing. But then the dog is watching you,
Yeah.
right? If we do like the dog, some dogs with verbal marker will look at your face waiting for it, others won't. The one that I have in my car, like she does her positions, she's like this.
Oh, yeah.
And you go down and she's boom.
Yeah.
And then she's
Yeah.
butterflies, stand, boom. And just, there's no like, it doesn't matter because I get all the points and she doesn't miss them.
Right, right,
But
right.
like if you have a terminal cue released to the toy behind you and it's a physical body cue,
Yeah.
that's gonna create the dog, because that's what you asked about was stabilization, like at a
Yeah.
distance. That's gonna create the dog staring at you,
Yeah.
right? And if the dog knows that the toy is behind them and you give them a body cue to go get that,
Yeah.
you have a ton of focus
Yeah.
on you. And then furthermore, like 4 position changes, I
Right.
like the reward to happen back there.
Right.
I'll also do some things too, like if I know a dog that like has been rewarded in front a bunch,
Yeah.
and we have like, you know, creeping in the positions where, you know, we say down and we get this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
stuff
Oh,
like
yeah.
that.
No, no.
I'll do something, I'll put like a dado board or like a place board behind the dog. And the end of the exercise is I have a cue, I say reverse, and the dog turns around, goes to that thing, and I deliver a reward there.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah, so that's
Cool.
another way to think about it.
that's
But
cool.
yeah, having like a body signal, and
Yeah.
do you know how to train like a new signal like that?
I do.
High order conditioning,
Yeah.
you give the dog the new cue prior to one that they already understand, or any kind of physical help you need, and eventually you can fade that out, you know?
Right.
Yeah, But I would think about doing something like that.
Yeah, okay, good, because I can say, yes, get it, and they'll spin around and get it,
Yep,
but I have to use a verbal, like.
Mhm.
yeah, so I would
Because
do
we're
like,
so like that, we're like in straight
What-
jackets in our sports.
see,
so-
real quick, make something up that's not already hand signal.
Alright. Okay, I'll do, can I do like that?
Yep,
Okay,
yep. So yeah, the dog understands get it,
yeah,
and something's behind him.
yep,
So it could be
okay.
get it,
Alright.
and then eventually it's just that.
Should I try it?
Yeah.
Okay. Here?
Give yourself some, yeah, like right about here.
Good. Okay, what are we doing? Let's do back down. No, lie down. Wait. So should I just do the cue and then send them, or do a position change?
Do a position change.
6. Yes, get it!
Good boy.
But like, there's not really, like, no telling how many repetitions it'll take for him to pick
Right.
up on the
Yeah.
signal.
But he did respond, like he responded to your
Yeah.
body movement. He just didn't know what it
And it
meant.
it might just be like, it might be, who knows, it could be 4 repetitions, it
Right,
could be 20.
right.
We don't
And
know.
yeah, and he'll
Like,
get it.
You know.
Yeah, that's fun. That's cool. I like that. When I go like that, that'll be cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
don't know what I'm
yeah.
doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun. All right, cool.
Do one more rep like that.
All right.
Like I said, I can't tell you how many it's gonna take for him to get the new signal, but, you know, you could definitely, you do it in a day.
Oh, hello. Always thinking. Yes, get it. Yeah. I don't
You're
think
right.
of it, I think.
Yeah.
Like,
A release.
it's gonna become a
Cue to get
visual
the-
only cue for the reverse to the toy.
I like that.
Yeah,
Do you think there's too much delay between the visual cue and the verbal?
yeah. That was close, but I think we're okay. Yeah.
I'm the queen of overshadowing, so I try not to do
Yeah,
that
yeah,
too
yeah.
quickly.
You're
so-
conscious of it.
I know, but you just wanna play with your thing. All right, so low arousal stuff coming in.
Yeah,
Come here, you.
working a handful of lower arousal exercises, working for you
Working for me.
when you come in.
Boys are away,
Yeah,
and then we do a few things, and then I have a remote marker too. I can say, yes, toy, and I can either send him if it's somewhere he sees it, or we can run together to the chair. Is that,
yeah.
would that be a good way to do it?
Yeah.
Or have it on me, hidden? Doesn't
And
matter.
it's better if there's multiple,
Okay,
different
Alright.
roads could lead different places.
gotcha.
Yeah, but I do like that for that stabilization at a distance is a physical
Yeah.
cue to
Never
release
thought
to the
about
toy.
that. Thank you.
Because now the dog's staring at your body.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's really
Some
good.
dogs will stare at you for a verbal marker.
Yeah.
Other dogs will like look
Yeah.
around because they know they can hear it.
What I don't like, what he's always done since a baby is like, if I leave him at a distance, or even a little, to start with distance, he's got like this, he's paying attention, but he's just kind of holding it together. So I've worked on waiting till his ears come up, thank you, Lori, waiting till his ears come up, and then I release him, or I reward him, or I throw something, or whatever, so that he's like actively engaged, but like you're saying, maybe he doesn't even need that, like maybe he'll just get that with the,
Yeah, because if he's, again, if he's waiting for a cue from you that you're gonna do physically that leads to a reward, he's gonna be
yeah.
a lot more intention on
Cool.
looking at you. Yeah,
All right, good, thank
Cool.
you, that's
Awesome.
so fun,
good stuff.
really fun.
Yeah.